Hello students. In the last video we have discussed about MIS chapter. In that definition, characteristics, objective and limitations of MIS is over. Next, in the MIS chapter, in this video I am going to explain about data versus information. You already know about data and information. Data is defined as groups of non-random symbols in the form of text, images, voice representing quantities, action and objects. Or you can write it as data is a raw fact from which information can be produced. Next is information. What is information? Information is a data that has been processed into a form that is meaningful to recipient and is of real or perceived value in the current or the prospective action or decision of recipient. In the diagram, you can see that data is processing into information. In the same way, data is known as it is a raw fact from which information can be produced. For example, you can write 15 number, it is called as data because we don't know exact meaning of 15. It can be a number or it can be a phone number or it can be a room number, classroom number, etc. But we can write age is equal to 15. It means that it is an information because we are known that it is exact information which has meaningful to the audience or meaningful to the recipients. Next, what are the differences between data and information? Data is generally disorganized and disintegrated in the form. Information is properly arranged and classified and organized. Second point in data is in raw form. We are already known data is raw fact in the definition. Information is in the finished form. Next, data cannot be understood or made used by the users. Information can be understood or made used by the users. Next, fourth point in the data is data does not depends upon the information. Information is based upon and derived from the data. Data is does not depends upon ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಡಾಟಾ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಡಾಟಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ MIS. MIS mean Management Information System. Second one is ERP. ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. Third one is SCM. SCM means Supply Chain Management. Next one is CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Next one is TPS, Transaction Processing System. EIS, Executive Information System. DSS, Decision Support System. KMS, Knowledge Management System. CMS, Content Management System. OAS, Office Automation System. Last one is BIS, Business Intelligent System. Next, what are the components or elements of MIS? There are mainly 4 components or elements of MIS. First one is executives. Executives are the people who utilizes MIS. These people are computer professionals who operate MIS for processing the data and achieve organization goals like planning and decision making. ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾರು? ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್. You know already what is hardware. Hardware is the physical components of the computer system. In that, input devices and output devices are the types. In the same way, components of MIS, the hardware components of MIS include various input and output devices that helps in feeding data as well as displaying the information when it is required. The input devices include the keyboard, scanners, mouse, etc. and the output devices may be monitor, printer, network devices and so on. Next, third one is software. Software means you already know about computer programs which are designed to do a specific task, or it is a collection of instructions to carry out a particular task. You know already software's examples are MS Office, banking softwares, railways applications, different kinds of software available to process the data and information organization, such as in MIS ERP. ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning, and CRM means Customer Relationship Management. Last one is organizational procedures. Procedures are sets of rules or guidelines that an organization establishes for the use of a computer based information system. The procedures may vary from one organization to another organization. These are the main basic components or elements of MIS. The next topic is function of MIS, or it is also known as data processing life cycle. In data processing life cycle, mainly there are 5 stages. One is data collection, processing, information retrieval, data storage, and last one is output. First one is to collect useful data. MIS executes the data through computer system using the sources of an organization. The organizational data is stored in computer system or as a paper record by its end users. Next one is data processing. Processing the data includes converting the storage data into the required information. You already seen in the diagram. Data processing and it gives to information is a processed data ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, processing data includes converting the storage data into the required information to take beneficial actions. Next, third one is information storage and retrieval. MIS stores data as an organizational record and processed for future use. The data organization as fields, records, files, databases for future use. Information retrieval comprises to access the stored data as per the requirements of the management users. Next one is information storage and retrieval. MIS stores data as an organizational record and process for future use. The data organized as fields, records, files and databases for future use. Next one is importance of decision making. Decision making plays an important role in management of an organization. In the company, managers perform all their functions and activities through decision making. Next point is making right decisions in the right times values much to the organization. Helps the management to procure necessary data and information. Helps to initiate and complete the action of all the activities of the management in the right time. It also helps in the formation of strategies and implement them. These are all the importance of decision making in the company or organization. Next one is what is the importance of information in decision making. Information plays a vital role in decision making. Even to take very simple decisions, we need information. Without knowing the information, we can't do any decisions. Next one is to understand the role played by the information in decision making, we have to understand how decisions are taken. Decision making is basically a process that includes the following stages. There are mainly 4 stages of decision making system. The first one is identification and structuring the problem or opportunity. One, its role is one needs information to identify a problem and put in a structured manner. Without information about a problem or opportunity, the decision making process does not even start. This is the first stage of decision making system. What is the second stage? Second stage is putting the problem or opportunity in the context. Without information about the context in which the problem has occurred, one cannot take any decisions on it. In a way, the information about the contents defines the problem. Second point is it defines the problem. Third one is generation of alternatives. In generation of alternate role is information is a key ingredient in the generation of alternatives for decision making. One has to have information about possible solutions to generate alternatives. Next, final stage of decision making is choose the best alternative. Based on the information about the suitability of the alternatives, a choice is made to select the best alternative. This is the stages and role of information in decision making.